channel name is Mogul Mail. This is Ludwig, a variety gamer streamer. He does like shows. He came from Twitch and now is strictly on YouTube. He's kind of funny. You know, I watch his stuff every now and then. He actually came out with this video going, "This man ruined a generation of kids." And he's talking about our favorite misogynist. We love him so much. Talking about Andrew Tate. So I wanted to hear his perspective on it. I've already watched it and I liked it, so.
Once I'll open up twitter.com and roll my eyes at this stupid meme about how these 4 YouTubers ruined a generation of kids, as if a single person or even a group of people could ruin a generation of anything. I thought, until I found out who Andrew Tate was, and that's what we're here to talk about today. You've probably heard about the man. He's blown up over the past couple weeks. Andrew Tate is even more popular than Mr. Beast by Google searches right now.
Because he is a piece of poo. Oh my God. Andrew Tate is a piece of poo.
This will change because that's how trends work, but he's hot. He's hot. And you might be wondering, who the hell's Andrew Tate? Good question. He's a former kickboxing world champion turned reality star when he joined Big Brother. But then he got kicked off Big Brother because it was discovered that he was beating women. But then the women he was beating said it was consensual and BDSM. So I don't know, make of that what you will. And then he was also famous because he was running a online fan cam service. Yep. Basically, he was a pimp for women online, and they were selling relationships to men and farming them for all the money they have. It actually made him millions and millions of dollars, but he quit. Not because he felt bad and was the whole "I'm not your friend" thing. It's because the Romanian police raided his house, and there was claims that people were there against his will, and I don't think anybody wants that heat. But why are we talking about him?
Okay, I will say about that, apparently it was a girl that, no, I don't want that. Apparently it was a girl that, I guess she called her boyfriend, said, you know, "I'm here against my will." Come to find out she wasn't or whatever. The charges were dropped. Come to find out. So, make that of what you will. Remember he said he moved to Romania because their laws are a lot more lax when it comes to, like women and stuff like that. So, just saying.
Now, why is he hot right now? Why is he so controversial that a man named Andrew Tate had to change his name on Twitch because he was getting so much hate? Well, the reason is his new venture, Hustlers University, basically selling a lifestyle to mostly teenaged boys. He is a powerful, strong, rich man, and he's trying to tell you, the average man, that you can have this lifestyle if you just follow his class.
Can you imagine? He is literally running classes to tell young men how to be like him. And they pay for these classes. Just saying. Just throwing it out there.
Here's a real clip, by the way, of him advertising it.
I get called Morpheus a lot. I get called Morpheus all the time in my DMs because I'm trying to wake people up.
All
If
the
the Matrix
time.
is real and
All
you
the
are
time.
watching this video, I am Morpheus.
I get called really tall and funny all the time. I'm not making this up. This is super real. Now, Andrew Tate, if that was all he was known for, wouldn't be someone we would be talking about today. But he's also a man who has very, very controversial takes. And smartly, he doesn't always spout these takes on his own streams. He goes on media tours of random podcasts and says them there. Takes like this.
I was getting on a plane, and I could see through the cockpit that a female was the pilot. And I took a picture, and I said, "Most women I know can't even park a car. Why is a woman flying my plane?"
Crazy stuff. Crazy stuff.
Oh, my God. He drives me insane. I'm not even gonna lie. I'm not gonna front. He drives me insane. Legit. The man literally drives me insane. He is... Somebody hurt him somewhere. Oh my God, I'm gonna die. Somebody obviously hurt him because he really seems like he just doesn't like women. Like, it's almost like they're the scum of the earth, unless they're with him, of course. You know what I mean?
He's also said that women can't drive because he's been in 5 car accidents, and every single accident was with a woman driver. And also him driving, but I don't think he's noticed that consistent variable.
Right.
There's other gross things like this.
Person who feels like they need therapy, you're useless. Because in the harshest realities of this cold world, there are people in Syria whose entire families have been blown to fuck, who are still getting up every day, making fucking bread and selling it on the streets so they have enough money to buy a new pair of sandals sometime next year.
Forget about the Jordan Peterson make your bed. We've moved on. It's time to make bread, fellas. If you're not making bread, you're a beta bitch. All right? And that's just the fact. And it all kind of came to a head, him having this career of Hustlers University and trying to sell this lifestyle. And then...
Hustlers University. That is the name of the school. Hustlers University. What in the hell? Wait, no, I'm hitting the wrong button.
The Twitch sphere when he hopped on Aiden Ross's stream. And this was a huge, huge stream. And from my perspective as a guy who's pretty confident in his morals and his ethics and what guides me as a human, it was pretty fucking funny. I mean, here's a clip from it.
My neighbors, she's only about 16, 15, 16, some 15, 16-year-old girl lives a couple of houses away. Yeah. I hope she ain't watching because she was looking for a cat the other day and my pit bull ate it. So,
oh God.
And I put a sign up, cats don't come inside. But cats are such arrogant little fuckers. They must have read the sign and thought, fuck this guy. They're either too stupid to read or they're arrogant and ignored me.
For sure.
That was a horrible joke. Now, I'm hoping that's a joke. In the way he said that, I'm guessing it was a joke, but that's, dude, you're not funny. You suck. And quite honestly, when he talks, I can tell Aiden Ross is always like, yeah. He's a tryhard. Absolutely. Andrew Tate's a fucking tryhard.
Sure.
I thought cats were fast, but it turns out pit bulls are faster. My cat.
Okay, so that's the GTA NPC that is Andrew Tate.
Yes.
And that stream was big. And there was kind of a problem with it. Aiden Ross said yes to every single thing Andrew Tate was spitting out, even the sexist shit. And the problem with Andrew Tate is he doesn't only say dumb shit, crazy shit, funny stories. He also ties in some pretty basic life lessons, like this one.
You ever seen anyone with a vape? Have you ever sat in a room? So we go, wait, let me just go. My vape's done charging. Load it up. I mean, I smoke cigars, but I know what the fuck I'm doing. Give me a big fat cigar. I'm risking cancer to look like a mafia boss. Fine. I'm not sitting there smoking cigars and going, I can't believe this is bad for me. No, like these fucking vape bullshit children. And what kind of parent lets their 16-year-old vape anyway?
Okay, see, here's the thing. That's the thing about Andrew Tate. I actually agree with him about the vape thing. 16-year-olds shouldn't be out there vaping. The hell? I actually agree with him on that. But it's like Papa Gut explained it best. He'll tell these little truths. He'll tell a truth. But then he'll insert, like, some kind of misogynistic bullshit or some kind of I'm a mafia boss bullshit in with it. It's really gross. It's, ugh.
Fair.
If I had a 16-year-old son, he's like, I got a vape. Get the fuck out of here, vape. Do some push-ups. You ain't got time to vape. You got to do push-ups.
See, he was right about the vape, but now look what he's doing. I mean, he's a fucking idiot.
You ain't got time.
And so he has these, like, pretty basic tidbits of truth bombs, of knowledge. And then he ties it in with charismatically told funny stories. And then he drops a few little sexist remarks in there. And all of that led to his chat, Aiden Ross, that is, Wing everything that Andrew Tate would say. And Aiden Ross going along with everything as well. and it led to 266,000 people watching at once. So
could you imagine almost 300,000 people watching a stream at one time? That's like, holy shit. Good God. I couldn't imagine that many people. But, you know, if you have Andrew Tate on, of course that's what they're going to do. You know?
I kind of get why Aiden Ross didn't really push back. He was probably too busy staring at the viewership number. I mean, he went so far to yes and everything Tate was saying that they had this insane moment.
Let me ask you a question first.
Yeah.
Have you ever seen the clown that hides from gay people?
What?
No.
Of course you haven't.
Stupid, stupid shit. But it's a problem too, because he takes advantage of the people who are watching. These people who look up to Tate because he's strong and he gets women and he has a lot of money. They're going down, I think, a bad path. A path where they're listening to one man to pull all their ideals from. I mean, look at this clip. This is, I think, one of the best examples of Tate farming that string and trying to get people who are lonely to go take his class.
I think most women can actually genuinely understand how lonely the majority of men are. And you need to truly understand, if you're Joe Schmo, average in nearly every way, in Starbucks working, you ain't getting a DM ever.
Is that true, though? Is that true, though? You're working at Starbucks and you're never getting a DM? Come on now, dude.
You girls will never be lonely. As much as you might be unhappy with the possible suitors, you can at least fuck about and flirt if you feel sad. There are men out here in the world who have genuine loneliness.
This video has 10 million views. Now, obviously, women can also be lonely. All right, the guy who's working at Starbucks who gets no DMs, maybe if you're looking at the hot girl in class who's going out, you'll be like, oh, all women are going out. There's a girl in your class who's probably feeling the same way you do. It might disproportionately affect men. I don't know. I'm not a man of the studies. But all I do know is that his solution for this is, I am rich, I get bitches, I have Bugatti. Give me $50 every single month, and I'll tell you how to be exactly like me.
Right.
That's what they do. $50 a month. Now, a couple of months ago, there were 50,000 people who were signed up for his course. That's $2.5 million every single month. It's like $25 million a year.
50,000 people signed up at $50 a piece. Holy shit.
Imagine now, after the blow up, it might be 2, 3, 5 times that amount. He's not going to stop. Why would he? He's only getting praise from a lot of teenage kids online. The only real pushback I've ever seen of Tate was from this one podcast he did with Portnoy on the BFF spot.
Yep.
You say a lot of stuff about women like that they're your property.
That's not what I said. I was talking about an OnlyFans company when that question was asked. But I said that if a woman is going out with a man, she belongs to that man. That's his woman. So she wants to do OnlyFans. She owes him some money because she's his.
Well, that's crazy.
It's crazy.
That one's crazy.
It is crazy. You think that a man going out with a girl, that's just your property?
That one was nuts.
I'm nuts now. Good.
That's exactly what it sounds like. You're saying that if a man is dating a woman, that woman's his property. She gets a cut from her OnlyFans. No, that's not how that works. No, that's not how that works.
If a guy and a girl is dating and a girl does OnlyFans, she owes him a cut?
She is his girl.
But what does that have to do with
That
anything?
ain't got
Because
shit to do
she's
with
his.
shit.
So that is you saying that women are your property.
It's not about being property. It's about the fact that she belongs to him and the intimate parts of her body belong to him because they're in a relationship.
Okay, if something is your property, that to say someone belongs, that means property. Especially when you're talking about, if say she has an OnlyFans, so she needs to give you a cut from her OnlyFans because she belongs to you. That makes no damn sense. That makes no damn sense. Yes, Davita, that's pimping. Yes, that's pimping. That's exactly what that is. That's pimping.
And if she wants to sell those, he has a stake in those parts of her body.
So it's
hell
reverse.
no.
A male porn star owes the woman.
I don't know, because I think the women belong to the man. I think the woman's
Yeah,
given
that's
over.
inherently where you get called sexist for.
Exactly.
No, it's not property. It's just she belongs to me and she is mine. It's not property. No one else can have her and she's mine. Now the problem is that this Tate character that he puts on, and I don't think it is a character in the sense that he doesn't believe these things. I think it's a character in the sense that he uses his charisma and he makes up stories and he tries to sell it in a way that is more palatable.
Right.
It gets a lot of weird followers. Now, you've probably seen Tate clips online. When you see them, do me a favor, check to see if there's a description that has a referral link to his course. It's kind of like a little baby pyramid scheme, because they have referral links like early days in Uber, and all these alpha males try to make a little bit of bread by getting their other lonely friends to hop on the trend.
Wait. So it's like Mary Kay or like Avon. You get other people to sign up and you make money off of other people signing up. And yeah, that's a pyramid scheme, because the person at the top is making money off of everybody who's selling the course. Oh, shit. Oh, shit.
So they can all get rich. And it creates weird ass copies like this guy.
You want to learn about Hustlers University, eh? You're a young male, or an Apache attack helicopter, or a female. God help us all.
Oh, shut up.
Who are like devoid of all of the charisma and only have the shitty qualities. Not to say Tate's a good person, but that guy's a goddamn robot. The only thing he shares with Tate is his bald ass head. And I'm kind of scared of this. Honestly, like I can watch Tate and I can laugh about it and then move on, because it's not going to impact how I feel about things.
Right.
I've kind of formed my identity over 27 years, and it's still changing. I still like to challenge my ideas by looking at new things, talking to new people, reading new books, whatever it is. But there are people, and I think this is so beta, who give this man $50 and then subscribe to every single thing he says. It blows my mind. I don't get it.
It's almost like they're one single brain and they're not thinking for themselves, because his vitriol, and you see him around the hot ladies, you see him with the nice cars, the really nice house, you know, a woman massaging him while he's on somebody's podcast on Twitch. You see all that shit and you want that. And you think it's real. That shit's not real. That shit's not real. He's trying to sell you a lifestyle that you can't get off of a fucking course. Oh my God. He drives me insane. He really does. And I can't believe so many people are buying into his shit.
Get it. Growing up, I wanted someone who could guide me. My dad died when I was 10, and I found that in Woody's gamer tag. He did a series called Mail Monday, and I think I was really lucky. Because if I had watched someone else like 12 years ago and I'm 15 years old, I could have gotten down a weird path. I could be a weird fucking guy who probably would have joined a frat and only cared about fucking bitches and hedonistic goals, trying to make my life right now happier.
Not gonna lie, I could see Ludwig going down the frat boy lifestyle. Because he just has that personality. He would have been a frat boy. He definitely would have been a frat boy.
And not like better things that give you more fulfillment in the totality of your life. This guy was an absolute legend. He's the guy who inspired what my channel is today. I mean, originally, Mogul Mail, Mail Monday, it was supposed to be letters from you guys and I would give advice to it. I found out pretty quickly that all of you guys just want to figure out how to deal with breakups, and I feel like I've talked about that. Or you have problems that I don't feel like I have the expertise to talk about. So instead, what I like to do is just turn on the camera for 15 minutes, talk about something I'm interested in, and inject how I feel about it. But the one thing that I'm down to do that I wish someone like Tate would be down to do is be challenged. I'm not here to tell you I'm the alpha. I know everything. Listen to me.
You know, and that's the thing, too, about Tate. If you have to continuously call yourself an alpha, you're trying to cope. You're trying to cope with something. You're missing something that you're trying to cope about. No, I don't want to go back to level 1. So, yeah. All you're doing is coping if you guys say something like that.
I'm here to tell you how I feel about a thing, and I've been wrong in the past. Way wrong. Not just talking about like Batman, bad takes. I've had dumb things that I've said. Coinbase sponsorship, just to start. But I'm okay with being challenged. I always say at the end of the video, let me know how you feel. Let me know if you disagree. And I do read the comments that are kind of filled with bots these days. Kind of need to fix that. And I'm worried. Just worried about a future generation. So if you have a friend who's Tate pilled, talk to him. Let him know. Maybe you think it's whack. You can tell him it's whack. Maybe you don't think it's whack, but ask them why they feel that way. And at least engage in discourse. Maybe there's some positive you can do from that. Anyway, that's all, boys. That's the Andrew Tate thing. Didn't think I was going to talk about it, but it's blown up so much, and it doesn't seem like it's cooling down. I had to. Let me know if you disagree. If you're Tate pilled, why? And see you later. See you in the next one. Don't know when it'll be, but sometime soon. Subscribe if you want. I don't care. Bye. Every couple of months, I'll open up Twitter.com and roll my eyes at this stupid meme about how these...
Okay. I don't know how I ended up with the next video. But yeah, no. I think Ludwig is actually correct with that. I do. It's like they're creating some little drones. And I'm telling you now, a $50 course pyramid scheme is not going to get you what Andrew Tate has. If anything, you're feeding him. And y'all are falling for that mask that he puts up.